Hello there everybody, how are you all doing on this fabulous Wednesday? Hope you're having a great week so far. We're going to be getting into more of our Factorio. I apologize for my lateness, but work required attention. That now being done, I'm ready to do we were doing science, right? We were doing military science, allegedly. I think that's what we were doing. What we are listening to, as always, is the delightful music of Carl Casey over at Wipeout Audio. You should definitely check them out. But in the meantime, let us Factorio. Alright. Science is so amazing. Alright, so we have... I keep trying to pause the game. Can you pause the game? Like if I'm getting attacked by bugs and then panic? I guess I can escape. Escape is pause. But is there a pause button that is also pause? I can't... I can. Let's say I can't search through. Here we go. Pause. Pause. Okay. So... Ah! Can I check the map while I'm paused? No. But I can pause. That's good to know. This is good tech. Alright, so we know that. Unpause. We have... yeah, we did green science, and then we very quickly researched literally everything that we could research with green science. So now we need crude oil, is that right? For military science? What does military science need? Piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. That's what we were doing. We were making those things. Right. So I've made... This is to make regular rounds. This is going the wrong way. So that's good. I don't know how to copy it. So I guess I will not copy it. I'll just grab the actual one I need. Okay, there we go. We now have plates. And those plates will be turned into machine gun magazines. And then what we need to do is take those magazines and turn them into piercing rounds. And what do piercing rounds need? Copper plate, steel plate, and firearm. Alright. We have firearm magazines being made up here, don't we? And the steel plates being made here too. God, it makes barely any. We need to massively expand that. And also probably turn it to the, what is it, steel smelters? Steel furnace? Steel plate, stone brick. Which has a crafting speed of 2. A lot more pollution, twice as much. But I guess that makes sense. Twice as much crafting speed, twice as much pollution. So I guess that makes sense. We could maybe think about doing that at some point, but not right now. Alright, so... yeah, we have our plates. We need copper plate and steel plate. So this will come up in this direction, like this. Oops, I can't reach. Like that. We'll have one coming down here. And then what we will have is another one coming down this side. That's too close. We want it to be like this. And then like this. Because we need a space for the, whatchamacallit, the arm. The inserter, that's what it's called. Then we need walls as well to come up here somehow. We need to find a lot more stone, I think. We use a lot more stone than previously advertised. Actually, maybe I will flip these. Like this. We can have our output go that way. Okay. And then we have 1, 2, 3. I can't imagine we'll need more than that. Let's put them in line, because why not? Okay. Now I need my inserters, which are... do I have any inserters? Ah, I do. Good. Alright, so these will be for probably copper plates. I think bringing copper plates right down here makes sense. Steel can then come down here. We want these to be our outputs, like so. And then we need long inserters for our inputs, like that. And... ooh, actually, that's a good point. This is coming up here. Do we want to just pass it straight in and not even have it go anywhere? Is that an option? Is that a good option? How much does each of these need? It needs 2 firearm magazines per assembly machine. We may only need 1 assembly machine then. This makes how much? Makes 1 every second. This needs 2 every 6 seconds. So we're making 3 a second. So this needs... we're making 2 a second, which means every 3 seconds we're making 6. Which I think is enough for 3. So this is actually correct, I believe. So what we might even do is just cut pretenses and just have them just output straight into the other machines. Can we not do that? Could we not pull all of this closer and just have it grab from that machine and bring it in here? Is that crazy to do? Because we would need a long inserter to grab from here and pull it in. And then we could have a short... I think we could do that. And I think maybe we should. So we'd have a long inserter that grabs from here. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. So we need a long inserter that grabs from here, grabs from here, grabs from there. And then... then 1, 2, and 3. But then... will this even work? Will it grab and reach that far? I guess it should be able to. And if it can, then what we'll do is we'll put them here. Like this. And then we can go... how do we want to do this? I'm trying to think. There's got to be a way to do this. Alright, so if I put this here, and I have a conveyor belt running this way. And if I put... I can place stuff, right? If I take a brick... I can place brick flooring? Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Give me the iron plate, then. Nope. It's not the right button. There was a button to drop. Let me see what it is. Sorry, I'm going to have to go through the controls. Drop. Z. There we go. Alright, so if I take an iron plate... Alright, so this is not grabbing it at all. It's not powered, so that might be why. Let's power it. It is grabbing those, so that's good. And then if I take iron plates... it is not grabbing those. Okay, that's good. So it will just grab the firearm magazine and just move that. So whatever's in here, whatever's on this conveyor belt, it will ignore. Which is exactly what I want it to do. Because I want this to move whatever's on that conveyor belt. And I can't imagine it necessarily matters. I guess if the long-armed inserter grabbed both, is that really the end of the world? Probably not. But it would be slow, right? We'd be having to grab twice as many ingredients, which is probably not ideal. Give me this, give me that. Okay. And then we'll want to mimic this right here. One up, one down. That. Okay. And then we will want to get long arm inserters to go this way. And we'll remove that one. And then we want short inserters to remove the piercing rounds. Piercing rounds. Alright, and then we need power. Which we can do like this, we can do like this, we can do like this, and like that. Okay, ideal. So now, these have firearm magazines. They need steel and copper. We can get copper from here. So, like that. And then, like this. And then steel will have to come this way. Give me this. Really, that's as far as it goes. Alright. Alright. And steel. This is the wrong way. There we go. I still don't know what determines the direction the conveyor belts are using for the underground, but we'll figure that out eventually, I'm sure. It would probably make sense to have the output on the outside and not the inside, but it's okay. No, it's not okay. We'll fix that. Does mean we're gonna have to move all this, but we're gonna use the steel ingots anyway, so. Alright. And then I will flip this around, like so, like that. Like that, and there we go. Alright, so that will bring more beams down, or plates, steel plates, I guess is what we're calling them. And then we'll have our firearm magazines. So this actually kind of bypasses a bit of space. It's not much, but I feel like it just makes more sense this way. So now we have firearm magazines. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could scale this up as well. We could even have a few more. Because some of this, or a lot of this, is going to go into military science. But we have our piercing rounds. Now we need grenades. So grenades are coal and iron. Really, we don't have any coal heading in this direction. So that's interesting. We do have a coal box, and it's, well, it's getting full. But we don't have actual coal. I wonder if we're going to have to upgrade this to a faster speed at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 14, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have some room for some extra drillers if we wanted to. And maybe we do. But for now, what we can do is simply split off of this coal and have it head in this direction. How do we want to do that, though? How do we want to do that? Also, I feel like I need the thing over here. There we go. Alright. let's go ahead and check our map real quick. I want to make sure that our... Oh yeah, we did go on a... I hesitate to say killing spree, but there are a lot less insects around now than there were, so that's good. So I guess our defenses are not being tested at the moment, which I am okay with. I am very happy about that. We need another radar in this corner, and now that I've seen this base, and this one especially, what is this? Like, what is this? We should probably build a radar. Let's go do that right now. Do I have a radar on me? I do! Flawless. Fantastic. Let's head over here, shall we, with our radar? That's probably a good idea. This isn't a gate. No, this is just a hole. Alright. Good. Good. I'm glad that I just have a hole in my defenses for some reason. There's not going to be anything coming from that way. So let's put it over here. I guess I'll put it a little back. Or do I need to? No, I don't. I'll put it right there. And then power. Look on the map. Where are my power poles? They're to the left. Hello. There we go. I do like being able to click and drag these. It's so nice. I was nearly on the right line with these. Alright, perfect. That now has power, so if I check my map, I should be able to come down here, and I can look at the edge. The edge that is missing pieces. Let's add those pieces real quick. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. I will grenade this entire forest. Alright. And I don't know if we need a double wall right here since we're so close to the ocean, but I don't see a reason not to either. Who knows what crazy tech the Zerg are capable of? I do. I know. Alright, well we have a good chunk of these. I will be taking those. You know what I could do? I could grab... Do I have a little wooden chest? Can I make a wooden chest? I can. I won't be able to do it for the center, but I can do it for these. What I can do... Or I can just do it for the bottom one, since it will probably get stuff the slowest. Or, you know what I could do, actually, with these firearm magazines? I could use them. I can empty them. That's probably a better idea. I was going to set it up so there was a box, and I was going to put all of my extra yellow magazines in there and just have them drop in and become better. But honestly, I could just shoot them. That's probably better too. Produces 100% of the power output, which drops to 0% at night. Do we have batteries? We don't, right? No, we don't. We don't have any kind of power storage yet. If it even exists at all. Okay, fair enough. Oh, what do we want now? Yes, grenades, coal. We were going to move coal over. Which we should probably do. How do we want to do this? I guess what I'll do is I'll just take it from here, right? I just take it from here and have it come down this way. Maybe that's what I'll do. Where are we looking at? Somewhere around... Is it... No, does it shift? It is. Something like that. Goes right underneath all of this. And then we can have it kind of come up here. I think that works. I just can't imagine we're going to use coal for much more, and even if we do, we can just, I don't know, add it at that point. Alright. Let's do... Actually, can't we just... No, we can't do that, so... We do need this underground tunnel, and we do need it to go about as far as it can, so let's get there. We need this splitter, so let's get there. Fantastic. Yeah, and we can maybe just leave that undone for the time being. Okay, and then it can come up right here. So we need coal, and we can put it literally right there with basically no issues. No reason to leave any gaps. So this is our coal for our grenades. I imagine we aren't going to need more than what? One? Maybe with a little chest that we can fill up with grenades as well. Oh, let me check the Factorypedia. Are grenades used in anything? Grenada. Used to craft cliff explosives, so yes. Military science, and then better grenade. So we will actually use grenades. It's not like they're a dead end. That's good. So I guess the question is, how much do we need for military science? One grenade. One grenade for each piercing round magazine. And we are making 4 every 6 seconds, so 1 every 3 seconds. So we're making 1 a second. And let's check how grenades go. Grenades go boom. Turns out it takes 8 seconds for a grenade. So, do we want assembly machine 2s for these? We have the capacity. We have the technology. Let's just get a couple of assembly machine 2s and let's build them. I feel like this is maybe wasteful, but that's fine. I want another one there, so we can do this. Probably 2 is all we need. That might even be overkill, if we're being honest. Alright, grenades. Ooh. Oh, you use assemblers to fill barrels. Can assembly 2 machines, so they're the only ones that can do that? Do assembly 1s not have that ability? They don't. Really? Oh wait, no, hold on. Hold on. I still have it in my hand. Get out of my hand. No, they don't. They just actually don't have the ability to fill barrels. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, good to know. I will forget that immediately, but at least I know it now. And for the next 5 minutes, I will own that knowledge. Okay, so we want 1 red, 1 red. Try that again. 1 red. Yeah, this music is very Total Annihilation. This whole game is very Total Annihilation. Really, really reminds me. I love that game so much. I found it at a Goodwill like a few years ago, because I used to have it in England, obviously, and I don't have the CD anymore. And the second I saw it, I picked it up and showed it to my wife, and I was like, I have to buy this. You don't understand, and I can't help you understand, but I do need this game. Yeah, I played that so much when I was a kid. That's what I played when everyone else was playing Command & Conquer Red Alert, I'm pretty sure. It was Total Annihilation. Alright, we need grenades. They are in the gun category, and that makes sense to me. Alright, so we have coal, and now we just need plates. Of which we have plenty. We have many of those. Here we go. Do this, do that. Okay. We have plates coming in, we need power. That perfectly powers everything, which is rather funny. And then we just need output grenades, which is easy enough. This will just have to pass straight through the bus up to the military science, I believe. 1 and 2. Oh yes, the coal. I never finished it. And that was intentional, so I could make sure everything looked good and was in the right place. And I believe that it is, so, fingers crossed, I guess. Coal's coming in, grenades are being made. What else do we need for military science? It's not walls, is it? It is. I was hoping they wouldn't say that, but perfectly and very luckily, just to our south, there's a whole bunch of stone. As if it's put here for this exact purpose. I can't imagine that it is. I think it's procedurally generated, but you know, it still feels that way to me. And then like this. Whoops. Hilariously, they already have power. I guess I'll put this around the stone field. Stone fjord. I need more miners. Where are they? Blah blah blah. Where are they? I've gone item blind. There are too many shapes on my screen, and I don't know what half of them are. Here we go. Electric mining drill. I don't think there's going to be a better mining drill at that point. I think that is it. It certainly doesn't look like we're ever going to upgrade this, which I'm okay with. Fantastic. Oh, I don't have anywhere to put the power poles. Ah, that's an issue. Right, power poles, that's the thing. Have I made the medium power poles yet? Are those any good? Are they just... Do they give us like a wider range, or... It is wider. It doesn't really help us at all with the whole, like, you know, aforementioned powering all of the miners problem, but still, at least it exists. You gotta give it that. Put that one down, put that one there. Alright, that's as much as we're getting then. And then give me a merger, just to balance the books, as it were. And then we should just be able to take one of these straight up, I think, right? Oops. I am in the way of my own grenades. Oh dear. Chop all the trees. Chop all the trees. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to have it come up right here. Like that. And just because I am dysfunctional, let's put the splitter over there as well. Oh, these guys have no power. We should fix that. There we go. And splitter. Perfect. Now this will just be to make stone walls. And I feel like we're going to need a lot of stone walls. I can't imagine we'll need more than 3 like constructors at a time working on that. W main bus. Hey Steve, how are you? Hope you're doing good. The main bus is bussin'. The train is chugging along. I keep wanting to call it an item train. I don't know why. It just makes sense in my head. I think just, again, I've said this before, but because it looks like railway lines, you know? It triggers that kind of recognition in my brain. Also, I'm using an assembly machine 2 on grenades because they take so long. I don't know if that's a good thing, but that's what I'm doing. And now I just need walls. Wall. Head towards bombs and destruction. That's the plan. Yeah, it's military day. All right. And then I just need this, this, and that. Power is required. So let's go here, here. Actually, let's be a little organized about it, like that. Perfect. Do I have this backwards or what? Item ingredient. Ah, they need to be bricks first. Then they can become walls. I see. Well, that's easy enough to do. Where's the train you mentioned in the title? I was planning on building trains, but I wanted to get the science done first, and then we are going to set up a train to go and get this crude oil. That's the plan. So train it will happen. I promise. I just get distracted very easily, and I'm sorry. Alright, so let's do this smithing thing then. What is going on here? There we go. It's magical. Alright, alright, so I'm gonna change this again. And I'm sorry, but it's okay. We'll get through this together. I need a furnace of this variety. How do I want to do this? How many furnaces should I really need for the wood, or for the walls? 5 stone brick. Put one down. Oh, I need to check in here, I guess. Here. Brick. Alright. 2 stone, 3.2 second crafting time. Alright, so it takes 2 stone. All of these are doing 0.5 seconds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. 4.5 furnaces. That is rough. I can't hear you since I have my volume really low. I'm on vacation, so I can't increase it. Yeah, there's not really much I can do about that, unfortunately. I don't want to talk too loudly. My microphone's already kind of like eking into the red a little bit as it is. But yeah, I'm sorry I don't have I think there's an automatic captions thing I could do. So I think 5 furnaces is max capacity, as far as I'm aware. I can't imagine we'll be able to provide for much more than that. Where are you on vacation, though, Steve? I hope you're enjoying it. I would love to be on vacation. Vacation sounds good. Actually, my wife and I were just talking about how we probably should be on vacation. We should go on vacation soon. There we go. And then I can do this. Look at that, flawless. And then I can do this. I guess give me this stone. Yeah, captions don't exist. Yeah, they're not. They're made up. They're a myth, like unicorns. Oh wait, this needs coal too, doesn't it? Does the steel furnace use coal? Oh, this is actually a pain in the ass. Well, no, it's not, because I have coal literally right here. What am I talking about? It'll be fine. Don't look at it. Just don't look. Just don't look at it. You know? Right, well, that is a problem, but that's my problem. There we go. Okay. Amazing. Red. Yellow. Ketchup. Mustard. We do need power poles. Okay, well, so be it. Break out the big guns. Everywhere I want to put something, there's a tree. Without fail. There we go. Fantastic. Phantasmagorical. Fine, I guess I'll put that there. Use the electric furnace? I don't have an electric furnace, do I? Do I unlock an electric furnace? Furnace. Faster, more flexible furnaces? Yeah, electric furnace. Okay, so I am not there yet. I need blue science, and for that I need crude oil. So I guess I could bypass military science, but I'm here. I might as well. Yeah, I haven't done blue science. Is it recommended to do blue science before military? Because I have all the stuff I need to do military. Right? Like, I have bullets, I have grenades, I have walls. I imagine it also just makes sense to have those things anyway. So, I feel like this is still probably a good idea. Alright, we now have all the things we need for science. Now we just need to bring it up and put them on 2 conveyor belts. Yes. I do that. I don't know what's recommended. You're just stalling oil, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense. I mean, I am not doing oil right now, obviously. So it is stalling that out, but... But you know what? I fear insects terribly. So I think I will just keep going with military. I feel like it can't be a bad idea to get military going. Blue science just makes military science easier. Really? I guess because you have things like electric furnaces and all that. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so give me this. Like so. Like so, like so. And like there. Like so. I feel bad for your main bus. It's so small. It is. But you know what? It's getting the job done. It's gotten us all the way through almost 3 science packs. So that feels pretty good. And what we can always do is just at the end of this bus have a train station and then take this to our real base. If that's even how trains work in this game, I really don't know. But what I do know is we now have walls. And what we also need is... Granada. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just take the Granada and put them on this side of this belt, couldn't we? I kind of fail to see a reason not to do this. So I'm just going to do it. Alright, there we go. We have grenades as well as walls. Grenades and walls on a single belt, unified in purpose and ideals. Okay, so take these bullets now and take them northwards. Like so. Nope. Like that. Okay, perfect. We now have bullied. And then what we need to do is, well, kind of flip this, right? Because I have all of this stuff coming from the right. And I kind of want it coming from the left. Iron and copper 4 belts, sometimes 6. Green circuits on 2, steel 4, stone bricks 2. That's a lot. It's a lot. I don't even think I have the, like, supply to do that many. Or at least to max out the belts on those. Because belts carry 15 per second, and I can always just upgrade the belts, can't I? How much does this grade 2 belt do? Yeah, it's 30. I mean, I could just upgrade these belts instead of having so many different belts. Do I want to pull all this stuff over this way? I don't think I do. We'll just have it come up here. We'll flip this around. Like that. I feel like this makes sense. We could even move this over here, but I think we're fine. I think we're okay. So we now have this coming this way. And so what we need then... actually, no, we did want this to head this way. And then these would be split. They would head 2 ways. Hey, okay, it's cheers to you, mate. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you're having a good week. So I'd have to split one going this way, right? Nope. Not quite that close. Like there. And actually, I think what I would want is I would want these to be here. Ooh, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? I think I figured out how we want to do this. Let's take this back down here. And let's just do this. And then I will pull this along this way. And then we can split this, I think, here. So we have our one conveyor belt coming this way, one conveyor belt going that way. So we will split this actually right there. And then we will have one, and this will go up and form the other one. Like that. I think that makes sense to me. Whether it makes sense to anyone else, I mean, that's a different question that I prefer not to answer. Oh, that's ice cream tea. That's the first time I've actually had a drink of it tonight. It's, oh, it's got ginger in it, I think? It's good. It's good. When does the guy say, "Hey, you're awake"? That's, Star Wars, isn't it? They say that in Star Wars, probably. Like Han Solo says it to Yoda on Tatooine. That sounds about right. Alright, so now we have these guys, and if we do want to split them, which, you know, believe it or not, I do, we would need to do that literally right here. When Han Solo said that's a Saruman and Baron Zemo on Vulcan, yeah, that was good. That was good. In the remake, right before Vulcan was destroyed by Unicron. God, what a good movie that was. Okay, we're making like no walls. We are making 0 walls per second, which is probably not ideal. Is it just because we need more things making... So be it. I guess I'm going to need more medium power poles, huh? Well, I'm making a few big ones as well. Why not? Sod it. Let's make a few of both. Medium power pole, put it there. Put one. And this keeps going up. So then we want red, 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 red. Dead Redemption. Perfect. Alright, this should increase throughput just a little bit. Fantastic. Yeah, we're both thinking of the same movie, I think, okay, so yeah. I think we're both right, definitely. So these, how many walls do these need? 5! I might need fast inserters, honestly. I think that's probably a good idea. I love when it does like a full circle, it just loops grabbing it. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, even this isn't fast enough. Like, we really only need, what, 1 or 2? Maybe we just remove one of these. I did 3 because that's just my default, but I really don't think it makes sense to. Oh, this one's not getting any stone, that's why it's not, in fact, making any bricks. There we go. Perfect. This is exactly, almost, actually a little more than we need as far as smelting goes, so that's good. Yeah, we should have a nice throughput of stone now. That might be enough for both of those. I'm just going to assume that it is and move on with my life. Okay, so now we have all of this. We need power. And we can do these right here. So if I take a medium power pole, it's a shame it doesn't get both sides of the assembler by default. Oh, that's depressing. Alright, well in that case we may as well just use the small poles, huh? It's effectively the same. We're going to need just as many of them. And then we just need to connect this to power. Fantastic. So now we should... Oh, we should turn these into fast inserters as well, just because of how much they have to grab. Like that. Alright, we are actually making military science, can you believe it? So that is going to mean that we're going to need to modify this setup ever so slightly. Because obviously we have red and green, but what we don't have is space for long inserters. So... how are we going to do that, though? I guess we will just move this back. That's the plan. Gonna have some extra science packs, which is always fun. Those can jostle around in our pocket for all eternity. So we need... one more conveyor belt. So we need it to be here. Is that right? Because then we would have, for the close belt, and for the further belt. Like this. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. So these would have to move as well. Actually, no, they wouldn't, because we would just do this. Yeah, we just do that. And that would be effectively the same. Ideal. So new belt, coming in here, like that. What is happening? Why is that happening? Why is there some green on here? Oh, I see. I have these facing the wrong way. Gotcha. Rotate. That makes sense now. It was pulling them out of the lab and putting them on there. Alright, good. Thought it was some weird overflow mechanism, but thankfully it wasn't. I guess I will actually have this running this way then. Like... so... like that. And... then the fast inserter should carry it back as far as we need. So we just are able to do this again. I need power poles. Okay. Labs. Leave a space, leave a space, leave a space. Fantastic. Ooh, maybe do we want 2 red grabbers just because there's so much more on the other side? I think we do. I think that should kind of help keep things going at a pace. Alright, so now we can start researching, and we will research... I want a combat robot. I want faster, better, stronger bullets. Alright. Fantastic. Military science is underway! And in the meantime, I'm going to grab up a bunch of these. Fantastic. Alright. I can't imagine we're making military science at a breakneck speed, but we are making some, and that's okay. These have run out of coal. This is beginning of doom, start of the end. Alright. But okay. Now what? Train. Alright, so we need to make a whole bunch of engines. Thankfully, I have been. More pipes, though. No, I want to put them in the... Hold on. In the machine. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, so we barely have any train engines at all. I can make a few cars. I guess that's good. We can make a single locomotive, which is fine, because I think that's literally all we need. Automated schedules and pulls rolling stock. Rolling stock. What a great phrase for that. Okay. Make one. It runs on coal. Well, I can see what's going to happen with this. Cargo wagons. I think we want to make... Wait, it's going to be fluid wagons, isn't it? Let's look at what we can make out of crude oil. And are we going to want to process the crude oil right there? Cannot connect rolling stock, knock in vehicle. Okay, I didn't even know that was a button I could press. Okay, Factorio. Crude oil. Used in basic oil processing. We can process it into petroleum gas. Okay. We can turn water and crude oil into heavy oil, light oil, and more petroleum gas. We can fill a crude oil barrel. I wonder if that's what we want to do then. Oh, that's going to get confusing though, right? I think we want to just take the crude oil, barrel it, and then send it? Achievement! Alright, I guess the question is, how much? Defender capsule. What does it do? Effect. Oh, it's like a grenade. Creates 1 defender. Robot lifetime, 45 seconds. Oh, okay, so it's like a little short-term defense thing. Kinda neat. Okay, so crude oil. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Is it under... It's under logistics. Okay, so this can store... Storage size 40. This can store 50,000. 1 barrel stores 50. So the fluid wagon is just better, right? It is just better. Like, it's almost certainly the better option. Stores 50,000 of a fluid, whereas if we were to barrel stuff, we can stack. We can stack 10 of them. So that would be 400 barrels. 400 times 50 is Isn't that only 20,000? Isn't that only 20,000 oil? I feel like it is. 50 crude oil into a barrel, and we can stack 10 of them, so that is 500. 500 times 40 is, so, it's 2,000. Yeah, that's only 20,000. So yeah, I think the fluid wagons are better. I may be wrong on that, but I think they are. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head over there, make some pumps, make some pipes. I need more plates. And then just kind of hope for the best, really. Oh, we're gonna need. Oh, we can have the train get coal from here. We don't need to have coal over there, so that's fine. It's funny we can't run the train on petroleum. This is a steam train, so I guess it makes sense. I need plates. Just give me a bunch. Alright, that should do. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, make me a few pipes. Make me some underground pipes. I don't know if we need these pumps or not. I guess we might. Welcome back, Steve. Welcome back, indeed. Okay. I think we have enough stuff. Oh, you know what I do want? I want some turrets as well. We have a couple. And what I'll probably do is I'll have the... Maybe I'll have the train bring ammunition. Because I know it's going to get attacked. Because I imagine a pump facility is going to make a lot of pollution. Call it a hunch. Alright, but let's go see, shall we? Enter. Ah. Alright, so I think it's just straight west. Go west and find your fortunes. Go around the forest, I guess? Yeah, sod it, we'll go through. What happened while I was gone? Not a lot. I finished military science. I'm using it now, very slowly. And now I'm planning on making a train station. Hilariously, you can just churn through trees and it doesn't injure your car, which I'm okay with. I like that a lot. Oh, are these the... Oh, these are the crude oil things. Oh, okay, sweet. There's some cliffs here we could maybe use for defense. What is spacebar when you're in the car? It's shooting, isn't it? We probably want to keep that. Just feel like getting in and out of the car makes more sense on spacebar than it does on enter. Palm the trees, screw the Lorax. That's even worse, right? Because, I mean, at least in the Lorax he was turning the trees into... You know, something, you know, like this, what was it, the Sneed? The Thneed? It was something. The Feed? He was turning the trees into a thing that he was making money off of. But, that, I would just be blowing them up for, just because they annoy me. That would really piss off Danny DeVito. Okay. So we need... Zoom out just to get a better concept of what we're doing. There we go, pump jack. Alright. So I think it mines 1 per second. Are you doing okay? No. No, I am not. Well, you know what I don't have out here? Power. I am, in fact, doing oil, yes. That's the plan. So I have determined, and I'm probably wrong, that the best way to move the oil back to base is to just put it on a fluid tanker and ship it. I think that's the best way to do it. Obviously we shall see. But that's my intent anyway. Because the fluid wagon holds 50,000, whereas if I barrel it and then ship it, I think it is only like 40,000. Fluid tank with train, yes. Fluid wagon. Dash, a fluid wagon. So, let's see here. So how is this going to work? I need the big power poles. Where are they? Here they are. I assume this covers a large distance. So if I were to do something like this... Oh, it does. Oh, it does. That's nice. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, I am full of crap. So is my inventory. Alright, give me this. Just keep going. We'll get home eventually. Connect all the oil pipes into one pipe and use underground pipes to bring it to your base? I thought that... I figured underground pipes were going to be like... the... conveyor belt pipes. They could only go for like 2 blocks. Aha! Power! We'll make a couple more. I need to put all this crap somewhere too, so let's do that. We really are burning through iron though, holy. Actually, I should, nope. Do I have any ore on me? I guess I do, I have a little. And then, I have wood on me somewhere? Yeah, I do. And this is the excess garbage that I'm not using anymore, so things like wooden chests. Actually, I can just place the wooden chest. What am I doing? Rail chain signal? I may end up needing that. Burner drills, though, I do not. I simply refuse. Burner inserters, obviously don't need those. And then obviously all of this stone can just go away. Perfect. Yet more coal. Put the science away too, sod it. 2 underground pipes can cover 10 blocks. Yeah, but then I'm going to have pipes that are exposed that insects can attack. I'd feel safer doing it with trains. Plus, let's be honest, this is a really good test of trains for me. I can figure out how they work very nicely. It's a short distance, and I can wrap my head around that. Oops. There we go. Give me the small... Perfect. Your train can also die to biters, and rails can be attacked by biters? Really? Well, you know what? Again, it's going to be a good test of it. I can figure out what the issues are. So we have our power. Power's going over there. And maybe I just need to do little, like, defensive outposts. So many blocks. So many tiles. Alright. Yeah. Just remember, I warned you. No, trust me, when it's all on fire, I will lament not having taken Steve's advice. I will say it. I'll be like, Steve, you told me. I should have listened. But for now, I'm just going to put some pipes down and hope for the best. How does one... Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. So I want a train station, and honestly, I think here is the best place for it. So let's assume I'm going to do a train station right here. Train. Rails? Where's the rails? Where are the rails? Are the rails in the room with us? Why? Oh, I made some, didn't I? No, I just made the rods. Right. Where did all my... Wait, where did all my rods go? I thought I made a whole bunch of rods. Where are they? Oh, did I turn them into big electric poles? Ah, god damn it, I did. Alright, well, we have some rails. So, like so. Look at that train! Alright, we have a train. Then what we're going to need is a whole bunch of other shit. I only use trains for mobility, they're too complicated. I loved trains in Satisfactory. I thought they were awesome. Ooh, you can do curves. That's terrifying. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have... This is the main locomotive. And then I think we're going to need oil and then bullets. Right? Because we want to make sure this place is defended. So make a cargo wagon. Perfect. Do I not have a... I don't. Make a fluid wagon. Cargo wagon. Rails. Rail signal of some kind. Fluid wagon. Alright, so fluid wagon here. Cargo wagon here. Okay. We're getting there. How do you load a fluid wagon? How does one load that? There's a train overview. That's terrifying. Alright. Rail building. Ah, you can click and drag and then it continues. Ooh, that's fun. Alright. How do I load? You know what? We'll figure it out together. It'll be a fun little experiment. Well, you know what we should probably do? We should probably keep this blank so we can move conveyor belts. So, where's my underground pipe thingamajig? Here it is. Alright. Will that load? Is the question. There's really only one way to find out. Make this number 2, because that's where my poles are and such. Eco-unfriendly. Arsenal beat Burnley, Man City draw against Bournemouth. Really? Arsenal's now the mathematical champion. No fuel, storage volume 50k. Right, but what about the actual volume? You would assume this would be filling it up, right? I am in the fluid wagon. I didn't realize I could do that. How do I know when it's getting stuff? Fuel? Schedule. Fuel. This is me. This is not its inventory. You get an achievement for dying to a moving train. This is so cooked. No, we're good. This is cooked in a good way. This is cooked like your steak at a restaurant cooked. How does this get full? How do I put stuff in a thing? Do I need a pump? Oil refinery and a chemical plant. Solid fuel? Solid fuel from petroleum gas. Okay. Most intriguing. Alright, what does a pump do? I imagine it's under logistics. Hey, there's the Spidertron. Artillery wagon? Oh, you can't be serious. I can use a train to shoot things? That's awesome. Like in Valkyria Chronicles. And I guess technically World War II by extension. Alright, where is the pump? You know what? There we go. It literally tells me nothing. Store and transport fluids. That tells me that I'd need to pump it into the thing. Why are you transporting oil? Because it's funny! Because it's fun! Why not? Aha! This is encouraging. I am encouraged. Of course it requires power. Everything requires power. Alright. Give medium pole. You know what? I like the idea of doing this. Like that. There we go. Working. Crude oil, 400 out of 400. No fuel storage volume, 50k. It still doesn't really tell me how much it's going to transmit. It's fine. It's fine. I believe. Okay. We have a pump. Amazing. Like this. Okay. I like the way this looks. This looks kind of neat, actually. And then, like this. Oh, right. So now what we can do is we can do something like this. Oh, it does go quite far. You weren't kidding. Because obviously not all of these need to be on their own pipe. So we can have this one come straight down. Or actually, what we can do... something like this. Oh no, no, I was right the first time. Like this. And then like that. And that should connect there. Very nice. I can't go over the pipe. Oh god. That's terrible. I'm gonna cry. Good. It's good. It builds character. Oh, these are all gonna... Oh. Alright, we'll stagger it a bit then. So I'll do this one here. This one here. Like that. And then it will not connect. Then it will connect here. It's fine, I have a plan. I have an ingenious, but you have no idea. The depths of my genius. There we go. Alright, give me these pumps like so. Like this. There we go. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm honestly tempted to just run them all underground. Oh wait, that's not gonna... Like that. I kinda like it. You can just press R to rotate the pump jacks? Yeah, I always forget that though. I always forget such things as these. Ta-da! Alright. I like it. I like it. I know you don't, and that's okay. Give me this. Like that. And then we're going to want one here as well. Okay. So now we have our train. Very good. Very cool. Is this still pumping? Or is this full? Is this not inputting into here? It says working. But it's not working. So I want to call it a liar. Am I allowed to do that? I am, right? I can do that. I'm allowed to call it a liar. Okay. So this is a thing. But these are not the right things to get the stuff in that. Alright, it's a fluid wagon. So if I wanted to put stuff into a fluid wagon, what would I do? Like me, personally. How would I do that? You're lying to yourself? Yeah, but I do that all the time. I'm very good at it. Stack size 5. Storage volume 50,000. It's a shame it doesn't show you it being used. Because that's really what I need. So like, I have trains. See? Fluid! Fluid! Look at that! It's not just me. Even the game is like, hey, you should do this. I feel like it makes sense to pump the things into the container, right? Like, but that just doesn't... It doesn't need fuel to, like, have power to take things, surely. That's not a thing, right? There's no way. There's no way that's a thing. Also, we're going to do this. Like that. And then... oh wait, that's the wrong way. Yeah. You know it's good when you make them swear in Russian. All right, let's go this way. There's even more crude oil over there too, so I feel even more justified in setting up a train. Okay. So I need coal. I have a lot of it in boxes down here, so let's grab some. Oh wait, over here. Are you and where do you come from? May I ask? Cyber! Neo! How the hell are you, my dude? How was Subnautica 2? I saw you and Ryan playing that. Was it good? I thought about checking it out, but is it still in early access, or is it kind of like releasing in early access? Because the last Subnautica, or the first Subnautica, I did not touch until it fully released. And I feel like I'm going to do the same here, unless you tell me it was mind-blowing and amazing and the best and things since, you know, sliced bread. Because we all like sliced bread. But yeah, how was it, Neo? How was your stream? And how, most importantly, are you? And also, hello, people from Neo's stream. This is a raid. This is a 1v2. This is a 1v2. This ain't a raid. It's what is it? Goddamn arms race? Yeah, this ain't a raid. This is a goddamn arms race. Isn't that what he says? I feel like it is. Alright, well, we have fuel. Is anything going in here now? It really looks like no. I'm gonna try the pump again. Like this. It says 0 though. But yeah, how are you, Neo? Hope you're doing good. Select filter oil? Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Who are you and where do you come from? Ryan! Hey mate, how are you? I was just asking Neo, how is Subnautica 2? I hope it is good. I hope it's good. How are you, mate? How are you, Ryan? How are you, Neo? Hope you're good. Oh, it tells you where it's coming from. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Yeah, this isn't working. It's trying to pump oil into the rail, which doesn't make any sense. It was good still trying to follow the story. I can't swear at you in Russian because of stupid automod. Good. Then automod is doing what it's supposed to do. How do I make it... This is a problem. Yay, automod! Woo! Yeah, Subnautica's... I remember Subnautica 1's story was really good. Oh, it's working. It just wasn't in the right place. Okay, so this is where we need it to stop. How do I get it to stop? Rail change signal? Press all the buttons, something will happen. Something good will happen if I just keep pressing the buttons. Alright. Rail signal. Allowing multiple trains to run on the same network. Train stop. I should have put that down first, probably. That seems useful. Right? That's probably good. So I want it to stop here. So I should put it there. So this is where it will stop, and then the pumps will work, and then I will be happy. And then Steve won't feed me to the Kraken. Alright, good. People are apparently having issues of not being able to kill creatures, even though that was in the previous games. I think... So here's the thing about killing the animals in Subnautica. It never felt like it was intentional. It felt like it was a limitation of the game engine, that they had to give it some level of health for it to be a creature that moves, or some level of, like, ability to be like, hey, if you punch it, you get a reaction to being punched. So it has to do some amount of damage, or whatever. Because at no point did it feel right that you could sit there for 10 minutes and punch the, like, big ghost leviathans to death. So it kind of, I think it makes sense not being able to kill the animals. I think it makes sense not being able to kill the animals in Subnautica. Like I guess being able to kill the, like, tiger sharks that lost all their teeth all the time, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense a lot. Am I going to finish the train? I am, at my own speed. I'm going to play the game at the speed that I want to enjoy playing the game. And if that's not the fast enough for you, then I do apologize, but I'm not racing. I am here to enjoy this game, not complete it. Need a better apology, not accepted. That was not an apology. Not even a little bit. Alright, I want this to be as far as it can go, and then I can just take a small one and go there. Alright, all of the oil is started. Yes, we've done it. Alright, we are going to need defenses. I have no walls on my person. Steve, if I put any of this into a translator when this is done, and I don't like what it says, there will be repercussions. Just so that we're clear. Alright, I want the train to go... Hold on. How does one how do I train? How does one train? It told me over here. Let me see. Left click over an existing piece of rail. Hold rail and press left click. So I just press it once. Oh, ooh, it can have all kinds of little, like, angles. Oh, that's a long circle. Should I have it go this way? Or this way? Which way makes sense? I do view you the prey but not top of the food chain. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt as well. Should I have it pass this close to the oil field? What could possibly go wrong? Try putting it in a translator, I dare you. I just might. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. Ah, these train circles do not mess around. Holy. Okay, so where are we going to be coming in from? Right? And also, how do I... Oh, so I'm out of stuff. Let's get in the car. Get in the car. Alright, I'm going to make railway, I think. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Oops. Perfect. Alright. So, you know what I should have done? I should have put storage tanks before the pumps. It's a little too close. I could refactor it though. I feel like that might be a good idea. I need so many iron plates. There we go. And I guess I'll grab these two. I should probably shut this down now because, frankly, I don't need these bullets anymore. I'm making the red ones, and I'm trying to make excess as well, so... Stop eating, drink water instead. Cheers. Probably wise. Alright, so I'm going to grab all this crap. I'm going to leave that box for now. Because I think I have a lot. Yeah, I do. I have a lot. Although I guess I could... Okay, no, that is a lot. I'm going to put a few in here. Can I open this? No, I have to get in and then I can open it, right? Oh, I just click on it. I'm a damn fool. Alright, so let's take all of my yellow bullets, put them in here. I'm going to be on red bullets for now. Awesome. You need the nutrients though? I do. Cookies contain a lot of nutrients, mainly niacin and iron, I found. Alright, I need conveyor belt. There we go. Alright, do I have enough plates yet? I have a good amount. Hey, strong explosives are finished. I can now make sulfur processing, plastics. I guess let's just do literally everything. Oh yeah, there's like a tree or so. Oh my god, yeah, right. I guess NQ that. That's kind of important. that seems important, probably. NQ that. Oh yeah, there we go. The floodgates have opened, and now All hell has broken loose. Oh, we need that. Wait, what do I... Advanced circuits into the mining efficiency. For sure. We are definitely doing that. Small grid for equipment modules that give you unique bonuses. Really? Huh. Oh, a battery. I was just talking about how we need batteries. Alright, and cue that as well. Steve? Stop calling my friend a stupid child. Alright? It's not very nice. Hey, this is working now. We actually have a backup of bricks, which is good. And a backup of walls, I'm very happy to see. So let's get a box here. And let's start getting some of those walls. You know? Oh, wait. I'm a fool. I need this. Just some. You know? Maybe something like that. That's probably a good amount. Or maybe actually just a full row. Just a full 2 rows. If we have enough that can work, then that's fine. Goodbye, Steve. Enjoy your vacation. Stop fighting strangers on the internet. Alright, we have walls being saved, I guess, so that's good. We do need a lot of walls. Why do I keep getting rail chain signals? Am I making those by accident? Why does that keep happening? Anyway, I have pumps now. What else do I need? We have a lot of plates, which is good. I need rails. What do I need from rails? Lots of iron sticks. It's so funny to me that they call them sticks. It's just iron plates, huh? What are sticks used for? Do we need to mass produce those or no? Sticks. Used in rails, refined concrete, programmable speakers. So no, not really. So I think I will just take just a little extra over here somewhere, maybe right here, and just have one just one thing for it. Give me this real quick. Give me that. Give me the wooden box, sod it. And these guys. I feel like I want to reorganize this a bit. I don't need that. I don't need grenades on that hotbar. I can have a fighting hotbar for that. I want... Where's the... Here it is. Assembly machine can go here. And then... Stone furnace. Oh, I have that. Like this. Steel furnace. And then the miner. Okay, there we go. This is actually kind of a hotbar I can use around base now. And I just need power poles, which I don't have here. They're here. And I want this to make iron sticks. Honestly, as many as you can. I don't think I need assembler 2. How's my power doing? Satisfaction 7.2 out of 10, potentially. Alright, well let's go expand our production a bit then. That would probably be a good idea. Yeah, Satisfactory 1 was good with its story. Honestly, what made me like Satisfactory 1 the most was it was just so very good at just letting you explore the world and kind of get lost in it. It was very, very addictive in that way. I have a steam engine, don't I? Yes, I do. I guess there's no directionality to this. No. Let's try and have them all facing the same way, I guess. And then this needs to be moved. And inserter, that's what I need. Fantastic. Is that enough now? That's 8.9. Okay, so how much does a boiler create? It creates 60 steam, and this uses 30. Okay, so yeah, 1 boiler, 2 steam engines seems accurate. So I guess I should just get another boiler? I also wonder if I should just get another pump. I guess the pump makes 1,200 and each of these only uses 6. So you only need 1 pump for the rest of your life. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't have more than this, right? Have maybe an extra piece that goes this way as well? I feel like that makes sense. At least it makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and make a 0 and just put boiler, steam engine, and some pipes. Just so when I'm doing pipe stuff, I can have everything I need. When I'm doing boiler, steam power, shenanigans, like this. Another boiler. Alright, there we go. More pipes as well. Can I make more pipes? Please tell me I can. Oh yeah, I can make a few. Alright, so I need 8, right? 2, 4, yeah, I need 8 boilers. Or steam engines. I'm out of cogs. I didn't think that was going to happen. So 1, 2, right there. So 1, 2. Okay. I need more cogs. There we go. This should fix the power problem for maybe not a very long time, but a considerable amount of time. Nope. I want the power. There we go. Yeah, we're making 16 megawatts now. And we only need 8, maybe 10 overall. That should be good. Fantastic. This is going to make a stupid amount of pollution. Actually, how is our pollution looking? Oh my god, it's bad. Okay, we need to go deal with that nest next. Yeah, we should probably do that, I guess. Here's my repair kit. Fix that. There we go, like nothing happened. Let's go get our walls. Uh-oh. Are we not making enough for all of our labs now? It kind of looks like it. Well, the easiest thing to do is to just replace those with automation 2s, right? Assembly 2s? How many assembly 2s do I have? I don't have any... Oh, whoops. It's just double up on that. I don't have any in my pocket, do I? I have one. Actually, it doesn't double the production speed. Ah, that's not that good. That is not that good at all. What am I missing? I'm missing circuit boards, which we can grab. Perfect. I am missing gears. Do we have a box of those anywhere? Hell no. Probably should. If we're being honest, we probably should. Considering how much of them we use. Alright. There we go. There we are. Just go ahead and replace all these. It's not the best solution, but it is something. Alright. Ta-da. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, what next? So I now need to make a whole bunch of rails. I still need sticks. That was it. Yeah. How is this doing over here? Actually pretty good. Like, actually not bad. Okay. Plastic bar. Well, don't need that. What I do need is rails. Can I make a bunch of them now? I'm still missing, what, steel? No? Stone! That's what I'm missing. I didn't realize it needed stone. Huh, alright. Well, I have a whole bunch of it being mined down there, but I'm pretty sure I have a stockpile over here. I do. Just make as many as you can. Sod it. Okay, now we have that. Let's go get our car. Uh-oh. More of these are running out. That's bad. We definitely need to set up iron with an iron train soon. There we go. Those trees have been bothering me this whole time. That's why I hit them. And those ones. Okay, so I like the idea of having it come through the pass right here. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. Are these enemies up here? If they are, we should probably just deal with them real quick. Give me this. Fix that up ever so slightly. Would there be any harm in me having E for enter vehicle? Can I have duplicate controls? Open character screen, confirm window. I guess I can, because it looks like I do already. Enter leave vehicle. E or G. Okay, thank you. Ah, that's so much better. Go forwards. Oh, the weapon firing speed really makes a huge difference. What's wrong? Acid? Yeah, it must be acid. Alright, let's fix it. Whew, that was close. I wonder if it was acid from, like, the buildings? Or what? Alright, well, they're all dead now, so that's good. We definitely need to have turrets up here. Because there's a lot of enemies. Tree. Alright, so I guess the question I have is... how do I handle train stops? That's a lot of bars. Alright. I want this. Train stops. Okay. Automate transportation with trains by providing nameable locations for trains to travel to. How to build a train station and how to set a simple train schedule. Huh. So wait, there's a tutorial? Oh! Oh, look at this! Those tutorials to show how to use trains and schedules to set up transportation. Oh, this is really neat. Build a train stop at the indicated location. Okay. Build the locomotive. I can do that. Oh, and then you build and it locks into the train stop. Alright, so start with the train stop. That makes sense. Fuel the locomotive using an inserter. Oh, it wants me to do that all, like, temporary, like. Okay, I guess we can. There we go. Show connection indicators when it can be connected correctly to the locomotive. Ah, you can see the connections like that. Alright, use inserters. Ooh, look at that. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Add stop aid to the train station with the empty cargo weight condition. Trains on the way, trains with the stop, priority 50. Ah, okay, in here, right? Schedule. So add station, A, add weight condition, empty cargo. Is that right? Set the train to automatic. And then unload the cargo. Chest as a buffer between the wagon and the belts to speed up unloading. Which is what I was thinking of doing as well, right? Was to have a fluid buffer. Oh, right between the power poles like that too? That's pretty neat. So like this. And then... and then what? Then I would need like this, I guess? Like that? Ooh, that is efficient. Look at that. That is pretty neat. Full cargo weight condition. For stop B. Alright, so when does it... You've been given some items to experiment with train stops. Press the finish button to end the tutorial. Huh, okay. So it will wait for a full cargo, but its cargo was set to be like this, and so it was seeing it as full. Huh, so if I do this, it's now full. And then it will empty out here. Ooh, that is fast. That is crazy. I love it. That's really neat. Alright. Can I not... oh, I can't build different things? They've only given me train stops. Alright, then I guess I'll be done. I was hoping they would give me the... maybe I just need to make a signal and place it. right? That seems to be how this works. So if I make a signal, put a signal here. What do the signals do again? Divides the rail system into blocks, allowing multiple trains to run on the same network. Reads the next signals in the path to allow better control of trains. So I think I'd probably put that here. Rail signals basic. Here we go. Rail signal divides the trains into blocks. Each locomotive will read the rail signals to prevent crashing into other trains. I see. Yeah, let's do it. We're doing trains. Trains cannot see other trains. They use signals. Building trains next to a rail will divide it into more blocks. Build a signal anywhere on the rail. Broken into 2 blocks. Build a second signal to create another one. Okay. Right here. So there's this blue, purple, and then blue. The direction a signal is facing is based on which side of the rail you build it on. Wait, really? Oh god. Oh god. However, a signal sees direction. So this way. Try moving the signals to the other side of the track. I see, and once you build one on this side, you can't build one on the other. Or could I? Yeah, no, you can't. It locks it in. Okay. Red, each signal checks the block ahead and updates its color accordingly. Block ahead is occupied, trains may not pass. Soon to be occupied, trains may not pass. Is available, trains may pass. So this is now red. This is red. But because of the direction, if I put it here, everything's fine. Okay. It needs to be able to go around, so I guess what I would need to do... Put one... It has a signal here already. Cannot detect that the Scion train is only blocking half the track. Like this? No. Like this? Oh, would I need to move this signal? I can't move that signal. Put one there? Like that? So this one doesn't do anything. We have this one right here. That doesn't do anything either. That doesn't do anything. It does nothing. So it would have to be there and then one here. Because then this would stop... Why doesn't this work? Like that? Because this checks ahead. And then one here. No. I do not understand this. Pay attention to how the signals change the colored blocks. Yeah, I've been looking at that. I had it work, but I didn't. I thought I could replicate it, but then it didn't. I thought that this made sense, right? Because it should be able to go through here because it can see that this is green. But then it didn't. And I can't move this one. So I have to put one here. Purple block has a train in it. So if the purple block has a... So purple line means blocked, basically. Or occupied. No? Okay. I'm good. I'm I'm glad I have zero understanding. That's good. I feel like this makes sense. Hold on, I'm gonna run it. Yo. The colors are random and just mean different blocks. Okay, I see. That was my confusion then. So we need a signal here. So basically anywhere the rail splits, you need a signal before and a signal after, so that the train can see what's on either side of the split. Anytime it rejoins, you need the same. Like really, we'd want another signal there, right? I assume. Because this is very dangerous otherwise, but okay. Build a signal that allows both trains to pass each other and reach their stops. So let's test that theory then, right? So this is running this way, so I want here. This is running this way, so I want... Oops. Have I screwed it? Because now it's all one direction. Why does that happen? Why can't I place one on the other side of this rail now? Okay. So this train is going to see if this is empty. It's going to come this way. This train is going to see if this is empty, right? Like that? No. Oh, because this is all one block. So this train being here occupies this whole block. Okay. So I would want something like this. And then that. Seems good. There's every chance that the next time these two trains meet, there's just calamity. But it seems good. Okay, I can continue. In this situation, the red train will not enter the next block because it is occupado. Build signals to isolate the siding. This is the siding. To move from the main track to allow the red train to proceed. So we want to isolate it. So we want to do something like this and this. I think I'm starting to get it. Which is a dangerous thing to think. Red train to proceed. Okay. This is a double barrel train. Okay. Where is he going? No. No. Like this. This is weird. I would never, ever do this. I mean, it says green, run it. I mean, it works. Sure. We need this to have a stop as well. Like that. Okay. I know less now than I did, but it's okay because I have confidence. And that's probably a good thing. Alright, let's make a rail chain signal so then it gives us the next tutorial and then ignore it. Alright, so we now have this. So what we want to do, anytime we have a train stop, does the train stop act as a signal? Because it kind of seems to. Well, we can just add one anyway, and then let's go ahead and make like 20 of these. Alright. And then... gate over rail. I am going to need that shortly. Train stop does not create a block. Okay. Because it had the little signal, so I wasn't sure. And then we'll go... That's quite the... It's quite the turn. Probably don't need it to be quite that drastic. Something like this should work. Alright, so gate over rail. Show me. Show me! Oh. It literally, it's a gate over a rail. If you could believe it. It's literally, it's a gate on a rail. I have gates somewhere in here, don't I? Nope. Let's make some though. We can make some. Gate. Ah, it's a weapon. I think that makes sense to me. Yeah, I think that works, because then I can drive out of it too, which is not going to be dangerous in any way. Do I have any grenades on me? I sure do. Oh, the grenades are better now. They one-shot foliage, and me. Yeah, that is much better. Oh, look at that precision. I didn't even scratch the rail. It scratched the wall, but, you know, shush. Flawless. Good. Good job, me. Alright, there we go. We have need of another train stop. That's what we have. Ah! Have I discovered fish? That is an amazing way to ask someone if they've ever been to a chippy. No, I have not discovered fish yet. I have done military science. I've done red, green, and military. This is me trying to get to blue. So no, I have not discovered fish. Alright, another train stop can't hurt. So we want... I love that it shows you how much space you have for the train stop behind the... for the train behind the stop. That's great. Let's do this. Couldn't I just make it... I could. I could make it so that it just goes back on itself, right? If it has two locomotives. Maybe that's all I'll need to do for this for now. Maybe that's all I should do. Check a lake next time you're near one? I have one right here. Right-click to consume. Rocket capacity heals 80 physical. Oh. What do they mean, rocket capacity? That's terrifying. I can shoot fish at my enemies? I hope so. I hope that's what that means. Alright, give me a train stop in here as well. I like the look of this. Oops. I like the look of that. Pub connection. You pricks. I had to figure that out on my own. But anyway, I figured it out. It's fine. I have fish. I have discovered fish. Actually, you know what else I've discovered? That unfortunately, it is that time. The mysteries of fish. Alright, that is going to have to do it though, because we started a little late, and I do apologize, but sadly I work in the morning. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. We've made some good progress. We've got our military figured out, and we have crude oil in a train. That train is not currently in motion, but it will be shortly. And I guess the question I have is, should I make it a loop, or should I just have a double-sided locomotive? I guess I've set it up to be a loop, so I should probably just do that, right? I should probably just do the responsible thing. Factorio does make doing the responsible thing so much easier, though. It's so easy to just tear stuff down and redo it. It's very, very nice.